Have you ever noticed that the longest hours of your life often happen in the middle of the night? Not during busy mornings or loud afternoons, but in those quiet, dark minutes when you wake up again and again, shuffling to the bathroom, trying not to trip, trying not to think, and trying not to feel the weight of another broken night of sleep. Many seniors describe those moments as the time when the body feels older than it truly is, when energy slips away, when aches feel heavier, and when the mind begins to wonder why nights have become harder than days. And for so many older adults, that exhaustion, the kind that settles deep into the bones, begins with nighttime urination. Before we go deeper, I want to gently invite you, if you find comfort or clarity in guidance like this, to consider tapping the subscribe button. It ensures you never miss advice that might make your nights calmer and your days lighter. Now, let's talk heart to heart. I want you to imagine something. Picture one full night, just one, where your body gets the kind of deep, uninterrupted rest it hasn't felt in years. Imagine waking up without that dragging fatigue. Imagine your mind clear, your mood steady, your steps lighter. When I ask seniors what they miss the most with age, the answer isn't youth or energy or even mobility. It's a good night's sleep. A peaceful night. But deep sleep doesn't vanish with age. It gets interrupted, often by nighttime urination. Older adults often laugh about it or shrug it off, but it's not a small matter. Waking up multiple times is like breaking a glass window into pieces. You may fall back asleep, but the window never becomes whole. The body tries to repair itself in fragments, and fragments are never enough. One gentleman in his 70s told me, "I don't think I've slept through the night in 20 years. When I asked how he felt during the day, he didn't mention pain first. He said, "Tired of feeling tired." That fatigue becomes a shadow that follows you all day. It steals motivation, slows movement, and turns simple tasks into heavy ones. When those interruptions happen every night, they quietly wear down the body. It's slow, gradual, almost invisible. But that's how many difficulties of aging begin, not with a loud warning, but with quiet habits we ignore. Experts studying senior sleep patterns say the night is where the real aging begins, not in birthdays but in how often healing is stopped mid-process. That's why so many say, "I feel older in the morning." The body spent the whole night trying to heal but never finished. Deep sleep is the body's repair crew. It strengthens memory, supports the heart, restores mood, and repairs tissue. But that crew stops the moment you wake. If you get up 3 times, the crew stops 3 times. And the repair stays unfinished. That's why forgetfulness, irritability, or emotional heaviness often appear, not because of age, but because the brain didn't finish its job. A Japanese philosopher once said, "Night is the doctor, but waking is the interruption." Healing can't happen in pieces. People often don't talk about nighttime urination because it feels personal or embarrassing, but acknowledging it isn't surrender. It's understanding your body with compassion. And compassion gives strength to make change without blame. The emotional impact is real. When sleep is constantly interrupted, worry grows heavier, irritability arrives faster, and even small tasks feel overwhelming. It's not just waking tired, it's waking discouraged. As author and Lamott said, fatigue is a kind of quiet sadness. Exhaustion changes how everything feels. And for seniors, it can make emotional balance fragile. Many tell me, "I cry more easily now," or "small problems feel big." That's not weakness. It's biology. Emotional regulation depends on deep sleep. One woman told me she thought she was becoming fragile. She cried over small things and feared leaving home. But when her doctor helped reduce her nighttime urination, her emotional stability returned. She said, "I didn't realize exhaustion was changing my personality." Sleep shapes who you feel like each day. Nighttime urination has many causes: hormonal changes, bladder sensitivity, medications. But the most important thing is this: you are not stuck. Small improvements at night echo into your mornings, your mood, and your confidence. To restore deep sleep, we first understand what the body is telling you. Aging reduces vasopressin, the hormone that slows kidney activity at night. Without enough of it, the kidneys stay in daytime mode. Imagine a building where every department shuts down except one. That one lit room keeps everything unsettled. That's your kidneys at night. Nothing is wrong with you. The rhythm is simply off. And rhythm can be restored. The bladder also becomes more sensitive with age. It sends urgency signals early, like a smoke alarm triggered by toast instead of fire. That's why seniors may release only small amounts yet wake up repeatedly. It's not bladder volume, it's the alarm system. Emotion adds another layer. When nights become exhausting, the mind associates darkness with struggle. Bedtime becomes a task. Fear tightens muscles, especially in the pelvis, increasing urgency and creating a loop. Wake up, worry, tension, more urgency, wake again. Breaking the loop begins with understanding it. Deep sleep itself is active. It repairs muscles, clears waste from the brain, strengthens immunity, and stabilizes emotions. When you wake, the process is interrupted. If it happens often, healing becomes incomplete, and you feel it as slower thinking, heavier mood, and reduced strength. But deep sleep doesn't fade with age. It gets blocked. Remove the blocks, and it returns. Hydration timing also matters. Many seniors drink less during the day and more at night, leading to increased nighttime release. Key solution isn't less water, it's earlier water. Nighttime urination also affects confidence. It makes evenings unpredictable and mornings heavy. But nothing about this makes you weak. You're experiencing something common and fixable. You deserve rest and renewal. When we begin to rebuild healthy nights, the first changes are often subtle. You may notice that your mind feels calmer when you lie down, or that you drift into sleep a little faster. You might wake only once instead of 3 times. These small victories matter. They are signs that your body is responding, that your nights are shifting back toward peace. And every small improvement gives your brain a deeper chance to recover from years of fragmented rest. Another truth many seniors overlook is that the body loves routine. Just as a garden flourishes when watered consistently, your internal clock becomes stronger when evenings follow a steady rhythm. Gentle dim lighting, a warm cup of herbal tea, a light stretch, or even slow breathing can signal to your brain that night has arrived and healing may begin. These cues also help calm the bladder, because a relaxed nervous system sends fewer urgent signals. Many older adults are surprised to learn that a tense mind can create a tense bladder. You might also reflect on the meaning of night itself. For most of life, night is a pause, a time to let go of the noise of the day. But with age, night can become a place of worry, worrying about health, family, finances, or simply the pace of change. And the mind often chooses nighttime, when the world is quiet, to bring those worries forward. This emotional weight can make sleep lighter and more easily broken. Understanding this can help you approach bedtime with more compassion instead of frustration. I once met a woman who kept a small notebook by her bed. Each night, she wrote down a single sentence, something she was grateful for or something that had gone well. She told me it helped her mind close the day, like turning a page. Over time, her sleep deepened. Not because of the notebook itself, but because she allowed her mind to settle before lying down. Small emotional rituals like this can strengthen your nights more than you might expect. And remember this, your nights influence your days, but your days also influence your nights. Fresh air, light movement, meaningful conversations, and even a little sunlight can regulate hormones that control both sleep and bladder function. Your body is always listening, to stress, to routine, to kindness, and even to joy. When you care for yourself gently during the day, your body has an easier time resting at night. As you continue this journey toward deeper sleep, know that nothing is wrong with you for struggling. Nighttime urination is not a sign of failure. It is simply a sign that your body needs a new approach, a rebalancing that honors the stage of life you're in. With understanding, patience, and a few practical habits, your nights can transform. And when your nights change, your whole life begins to feel lighter. Nights can heal.